Hey guys, Dave here. Today we're up in Bathurst. A little bit chilly today, but we're just going to have a bit of a walk around of a few different products and show you some of the additional attachments that Kubota can offer. So everyone is aware that Kubota has RTVs, SSV, skid steers, excavators and mowers, but we also have in the lineup a lot of different farming implements to suit nearly everyone's needs. So we'll take a little bit of a walk around through the yard today just to show you a few of these variations. Every one of these variations is available in different sizes and different specifications to suit every application in the market. So here up in the first thing we come across in the yard here is our speed tiller. So this is a 3-meter unit. It's available anywhere from 2 meters all the way up into a massive folding trailing unit as well. So lots of variations depending on what you need. But this particular one is our 2000 series. So we've got two different models. So 1000 series, which has a smaller diameter disc on it. And it just has manual height adjustment for depth control. Our 2000 series has this bigger diameter heat treated disc, hydraulic adjustments for your rear roller to control your working depths. And then we've got different variations. There's our ActiPack roller, but we also have a cage roller and stuff as well. So depending on weights and budgets, we can spec these machines up differently depending on what you need. One of the really big advantages of the Kubota speed tiller is this disc itself. So most conventional sort of speed tillers are like a full concave curved dish, but these actual discs are a full flat edge on it. So as the disc wears out, it's always going to give you a really nice cut and finish to prepare the ground really, really well. These are heat treated and hardened to a degree to make them long lasting for you as well. As you can see, they're folded up on this particular unit. Our discs are folded up with spades on the side really. So all these are deflectors just to push the dirt back in. So it's coming back in line with the roller on the back. Really big, so category 2 or category 3 linkage lift, but with the sides folded up, we're in transport width, but 3-meter working width on this one. And next we have our little U17. So this is our -3 model, little 1.7 ton excavator. One of our most popular models in the lineup for the excavator market, and still a very, very big seller for us in this space and can be configured to all of your needs as well. Next we have a mulcher or chopper, flail mower. There's a lot of different names for these in the lineup, but this particular one is our SE 3000 series, particularly the SE 3155. The SE number Kubota's got sort of stands for shredder. That's how these letters come out. First number is the model in the series. So we've got all the way from a 1000 series up into a 9000 series. So lots of different variations on them. And then the numbers after that are usually to do with the working width of the machine. So this one is a 155, so sort of that 1.55 meter, 155 centimeter working or cutting width. The way that these are spec'd from factory as well, depending on the model we're looking at, they've either got a rear roller or we've got trailing wheels on the back for models as well. And then they're set up with either flails with wire blades and stuff, or we've got hammer blades as well, depending on the model that we're looking at. Really depends tractor size and what you want to do with it. We can find the perfect match for you. The really good thing about these is the rotor through the center of this machine. Depending if it's got flails or hammers on it, that rotor is balanced at factory. So these run really, really smoothly for continual work. The other thing that this 3000 series has as well, you can't see in here, but it has an automatic belt tensioner as well. So you're not stopping to tighten up the belt tension on here. It does have a self-tensioning pulley in there to be able to keep these belts nice and tight for all the work and applications you're going to put in through. Here, these are offset mulchers as well. So your frame, so you can offset it off the side of the tractor. Standard on the 3000 series is the manual shift, so we can slide it left to right manually. It does have a hydraulic kit optional on these as well. So you 3000 series is optional hydraulic side shift, but once we go anything bigger, like 4,000 or 5,000 series, they all come with a standard hydraulic side shift as a standard option. Another good thing on these mulchers, underneath they're a double skinned mulcher. So what it means, it just has extra protection steel underneath in the working area of the machine. So if it becomes damaged, you can replace that inner side of the mulcher without damaging the actual frame and exterior of the mulcher as well. Very good floating top links, sort of standard options as well, so it'll float and undulate, go over that undulating ground quite well. And then all the doors on the back of them are available to be opened or closed manually as well, just to shut them down if you want to hold material. If you need to clear material fast, you can open the rear doors of these mulchers really well to pass through a lot of material in a hurry if you need to. Next is our ZD 1211 mower. So this is our Kubota diesel full commercial machine, 60-inch fabricated mowing deck and a 3-cylinder 24.8 horsepower liquid cooled engine, of course. Very, very popular mower in the commercial space. Full suspension seat setup. All of the control levers are adjustable to suit anyone's height, comfort levels, to be on there for long periods of time without getting worn out or getting sore. We have a pivoting front oscillating axle as well, just to ride the ground really well, and always have your two wheels on the ground. So through this center pin, it'll rock left to right as needed. We've got a gearbox on the center, so this runs the center spindle with a massive big 1-inch double V belt with self-tensioning pulley on the mowing deck as well. So that belt only runs from the center gearbox to the two outside blades, so 3 blades in total on this machine. Full suspension seat that is adjustable, armrest adjustable, lumbar support and back angled. So this seat is fully adjustable to suit anyone's needs. Underneath the seat, so we've got Kubota's hydrostatic transmission in here. So this is a direct drive from the engine to transmission, and then from a shaft driven down to that gearbox on the mowing deck. So there's no big belts on the back of this machine whatsoever. Once we open the engine hood, use easy, very good access through to check for all your daily maintenance checks, servicing, any sort of maintenance on this machine, very easily accessible to get into. So you can see very big air filter up on this machine, liquid cooled engine, of course, with the screens in front of your radiator. Battery is just tucked down here underneath the cover, so you can just take those 2 wing nuts off for easy access through to the battery. We've got internal wet clutch system in here for the PDO drive, and fully serviceable transmission on this machine as well. So as you're servicing the engine, like I said, the transmission can be serviced, rebuilt if it needs to once it gets a few thousand hours on there, but everything on this machine tells you it is a full commercial machine for everyday use for those bigger mowing tasks. So as you see this mower, it's got all the standard options on here. This is standard as you get it. We can spec this up however you need it, honestly. So we can do registration kits, mulching kits, grass catchers. The grass catcher does have a blower system on the side, so it's going to help blow that grass so the chute isn't going to get blocked up on the back. You can do tow hitches on the back as well, canopies if you really need to as well. So there's a lot of options on this machine to customize to your needs. Up next, we are looking at a Kubota fertilizer spreader. So believe it or not, Kubota do make fertilizer spreaders as well. So this one is the smallest one that Kubota make in their lineup. So this is the VS220. So 220 litre pendulum spreader. So there's a few variations in fertilizer spreaders you can get. So you can get disc spreaders, pendulum spreaders, there's a couple of options there. A really good thing about this pendulum spreader is the accuracy that this can spread at and the even spread. So you're not going to get overlapping, or a disc spreader is not going to throw in front of the machine and double up, and you're going to have stronger stripe lines because you have a bit more fertilizer in one spot. With this pendulum spreader, it's just back and forwards, and it just gives you an even spread all the way behind the machine. So very accurate and very good for all of those open tasks where you don't need to be pinpoint accurate with GPS or section controls. Just to want a basic fertilizer spreader that's going to be accurate for you, this pendulum spreaders are the way to go. So available in a few different sizes. So I said, yeah, so 220 litre is this one, but you can get a VS 400, 600 and a 750, and then all of those are available with these extensions as well. So we can actually increase the hopper capacity size depending on how big or what you want to do with the machine. There is variations of this chute, the pendulum down there as well, so you can get stainless steel spouts, or if you just want it to throw like to the right. So if you're doing vineyards or any of that type of work and you only want it to go under the vines, we can get different options, so you're only throwing to that one side as well. So these are all PDO driven. This one is a mechanical setup, so all it is to open and close the chute, so your fertilizer can open and close. Once we get up into the VS 600 or 750, so the 750 comes standard with a hydraulic shutter control, so you can open and close this from the cab. The 600, it does have an optional extra. So standard, this VS 600 will have this mechanical lever, but you can put the hydraulic kit on there as an option as well. Other options, we've got covers to go over the top, so if you're out in the rain spreading, there's covers, calibration kits, there's a lot of variations. One of my favorite things about these spreaders when we are setting them up is there's an app. You can actually download a Kubota spreader app to get really accurate with the spreading that you're going to do. So you can put in granular size, weights, speed that you're traveling at, and it'll tell you what speed, or so you put the speed in, but you can set up then exactly what gear that the spreader needs to be in, and it is going to be very, very close without using the calibration container to exactly where you need to be. So it can make it very accurate, and even your spreading widths, you can tell you how to set it up to get the right spreading width for your application. So a lot of variations in these spreaders. We do have, which I haven't got one here up here in Bathurst at the moment, we do have double disc spreaders as well. So from a DS700, which is a basic sort of disc spreader, all the way through to a geo spread machine, which has weighing scales in there, section control, border spreading. So there's a lot of options that we can do from a basic machine for anyone that just wants to spread fertilizer through to a full commercial operator that really wants to fine tune their application rates depending on different areas of the paddock. So by all means, give us a shout. We have one of the most accurate spreaders in the market. So if you want to have a chat, please get in touch with us. Up next, up here in Bathurst, we have our Swadro S350 Highland rake. So 3-point linkage mounted rake, does fold up as you see it at the moment. So this is just for transport width. So if you're doing any travel or narrow gateways, it does fold up, so you're inside that 2.5 metre travel width, transport width, to get access or drive down the roads if you need it. But this is very, very good at contouring those grounds. So any sort of undulation paddocks or smaller paddocks that have that undulation that you need for the rakes, this is a very, very good setup. So as you see it, this is the basic setup, it's basic spec on this machine. Other options, so we can do dual wheels down here for stability. So if you're looking for a bit better stability in that uneven terrain and you're going at speed, we can do dual wheels down here as well. We can do manual or electronic sort of height adjustments on there, but it's a very basic rake to do a very good job for you. So when I say basic, this isn't going to do a rough job for you. This is a premium rake in just a basic format. So it just reduces the price and you still get the performance out of these small rakes as what you get to our big dual full rotor sort of systems, depending on what you need. This is going to give you the same work, just in a smaller, more compact package. So we've got, as we see walk around, everything is on a floating pivot to be able to undulate and move around. So even the top hitch here, we've got a travel slide in the front, so it'll go rock back and forwards on the tractor. It'll go it'll move side to side, and then with the curtains on the side as well, all of this is adjustable depending on the swath row width that you want to be able to do. And then as you can see down here, this is just your height control when you're using it. So it's just up on transport stands. Let's just fold this. We'll fold these down so you can have a look how easy this is. These are just mechanical pins in here. So we can. So you can see, it doesn't take very long at all. Fingers are a bit cold this morning to get these pins out. And then this side row. So you can see this curtain cup folds down, and then we've got our adjustment on the side here. So we can adjust the width of this curtain on the side to adjust that swath width that we're trying to achieve. So if you want to see these in action, like I said, we've got all of these machines up here in Bathurst available for demo or for you to come and have a look at. There's a lot of features on these machines that we won't run through right now, but if you are interested, please come down. There's a lot of things in these machines that make them one of the highest end, like premium products in the market in the hay gear. So please come down, take a look, let us know if you want to try one of these machines for yourself. You'd be very surprised at even a small rake like this can do to help improve your drying time to get that hay off the ground a lot faster.